Well, hello there, and welcome back to Party Hard. Today we're gonna go to Halloween. Let's go to Halloween. Here we go, yay! Oh yeah, we gotta select our hero though. Okay. Alright, so the Halloween level. This isn't actually that bad. In fact, we learn a new trick. Yay! So you see that? You get that by pressing the left trigger. It basically shows you all the different ways you can multi-kill people, and it allows you to know who's going to see what kill if you plan on killing someone. So if I were to kill the girl that was over by the skeleton, and you press the left trigger there, if you saw like a speaker icon on anybody around you at that point, if you had murdered the girl, they would have seen it. So it's actually pretty helpful in planning out how you want to kill people. Or at least how you want to kill them while remaining undetected. There's no window here. Well, I guess there is, but no one ever comes back here to be murdered, so we'll probably leave this area alone for the most part. Plus it has a dumpster right in front of that window, and if I try to drag a body over there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get caught. Now the thing is, when you're using the left trigger to detect people around you, you can't actually move, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, so you can see here, if we killed the guy wearing the plants, the people up here at the bonfire would have seen it, and they would have called me a murderer, and I would have been in trouble. Oh, check it out. That's actually a one-way exit. There's a couple secrets, or at least one secret in this area that has you come out the crypt over there. And again, it's only one way. So once you leave, you can't come back in. Kind of like the pole slide from the rooftop party on the last episode. Hey, now the cops caught me. And why is there a horse in the house? How did I not see that? This guy is tenacious. Ah, snap, we got caught. Well, let's try this again and hopefully kill more than just 7 people. Jeez. Alright, so now we gotta plan things out just a little better. We got the spike, which should lure out a biker, and there he comes. But this is actually kind of a wasted opportunity, since the only way we can kill him now is to kill him in front of the window, which has people staring out it, like that. So now we got the cops coming at us. We got a bike that we used for no good reason. And I gotta hope the cop doesn't come here to arrest me. I think we're actually safe because the cop was already on his way in when the guy spotted me. So the guy never went to make the phone call, and he gave up on trying to alert the cop before he showed up on scene in his police car. So we still have to be very, very careful. Oh, and check it out. That's the exit to the crypt. See? There we are. But now we can't go back in the house that way. But we can enter from the backyard. And I think now we can't kill her. The guy by the bonfire will catch us. We can kill people in here though. There we go. Now of course everybody saw it, but they'll think it's an accident and won't notice that we're the ones that killed that guy. Still, we gotta be careful and try to hide. We do not want to get caught with a dead body anywhere around us. People, so 39 more left. Well, technically, yeah, 39. At least that horse is more useful outside. Oh yeah, so these are the party goers that we were able to call up upon on the 2 different rooftop parties we had. Although I don't know why Darth Vader is here. Wouldn't that be copyright infringement at this point? Ah, whatever. We're good. Really wish I didn't waste that bike though. Ooh, sweet, a smoke grenade. Alright, I can live with that. Now we just have to find the right place to use it at. Oh, I don't want to mess with the cops, and I shouldn't be in the bathroom with a dead body. There we are, we're safe. Now this party isn't so bad. It's got a nice variety of ways to murder people, and I do not remember what the phone call did for here. I don't even... Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so we did make the phone call for this place, but since the cop was here, he wouldn't show up, or at least get out of his vehicle. You probably noticed the one weird Mad Max looking vehicle that drove across the screen, like right there. And he's gone. That's what the phone call would have brought in. That was actually pretty good timing. So anyway, what that car would bring in would be a Chainsaw Massacre Man. However, the Chainsaw Massacre Man does have a problem, and that is he will eventually target you and come to kill you. I've already had that happen to me on several different occasions, where I call him in, then I go and wait silently in a room while watching him murder people, or I completely forget about him because I turn my focus to somebody else, and all of a sudden, Chainsaw Massacre Man comes in and murders the hell out of me. But we're good. We got like, is it 7 more people left to murder? Bam. Now, what's coming up is pretty cool. It's a little hidden room that you can only access via bookcase, but no one else can get into. It doesn't help you much, but it looks pretty cool. I don't think you can even hide from the cops in there, but whatever. So we got the skeleton that's moving, got this girl, who actually hasn't moved for a long while. Oh, nope, don't do this. Can we get to him before he calls the cops? Oh no, he didn't even bother. Nice. All that's left is the rocker. I'm sorry. We'll take care of the rocker first, then the DJ. But there's still someone missing, isn't there? Ah, I think I see him. It's the skeleton on the outside. We'll get to him in a bit, though. Alright, let's go. We'll show him what for not moving. Smash! Great job. We got this. And that was Halloween. It's actually a pretty nice map. I enjoyed it, and it was a nice change of pace. So, what comes next then? Well now, that was a little bit off-putting, wasn't it? But we've almost gone full circle here, haven't we? For today, we're gonna take on the campus party. It's gonna be a little different than the original campus party that we had at the beginning of the game. And it is an insane party. We got 58 people and all that, right? But it has one huge problem. It's got 6 bouncers. And At least 2 to 3 of them will wander the map. Oh yeah, here's another tip that we've already used. So you gotta be careful, because if you get in the middle of a group of people in the main room and you lose yourself and then the bouncer finds you, you'll be dead before you knew what happened. I've had it happen to me at least once where I threw down a smoke bomb. The freaking bouncer saw me, and while I was murdering people, he came in and murdered me back. This party does not need 6 bouncers. And because of that, it's also the most difficult party. Yeah, we're down. Let's see what the game calls us. Ah, try tutorial. So this is about 30 minutes later. You can tell it's been 30 minutes later because even the zebra got bored and left. And that's why you don't stand near a squirrel statue. Alright, so we really have to be careful here. The biggest problem you'll have with this map is paying attention to where all the roving bodyguards are, or I'm sorry, roving bouncers, that aren't like the 2 to 3 stationary ones that'll stay in their respective hallways. Well, he saw a cop. Now, one of the ways I saw can kind of work best for this is every now and then, or depending on what run you're at, one of the bouncers will always leave and go to the right. That's your first chance to get rid of one of them. Then from there, we can go inside, we can poison the beer tap that's over by the beanbags, and that'll take a few people down. Now, what happened here was I got lucky because at least half the freaking bouncers were all by the one gumball machine, and I had to take that chance. There was no other way around it. If I missed that, they probably would have got me later on. Because now, there's only one bouncer to deal with. So easy. Oh, I'm sorry, there's actually 2 left. Huh. Oh yeah, another thing you may have noticed is some of these party goers are dressed just like us, which inadvertently adds to the confusion. The 2 dancer girls here, they'll never leave their room. I've been able to kill them so many times without being worried, but the only real worry is if somebody else walked into that room mid-murder or caught you with the dead bodies. And believe me, that can and will happen, especially on the right hallway. But for now, we're going to actually use our smoke bombs efficiently for once and take out an entire dance floor. This party doesn't really have too many ways to get a multi-kill in. You can basically just poison the beer tap and then knock the S down on top of somebody. That's all there really is here. Now, we could make things more expedient if we summoned in the Chainsaw Massacre Man. But as I stated in the last party, he will target you after a while, and it can be unexpected, especially if you're waiting for the police to go away. Now, the weird thing here is no one is calling the cops. And if you're looking at the bottom of the screen, you might have noticed that the combo overlay is still there. Very interesting. But you know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and I will just murder the living heck out of everybody. Because it's a knife night to have a party. I do not know why there's a fat mom guy in this party. But don't worry, he'll get his comeuppance. No one moms at my party. No one. But I'm actually kind of worried. Where in the heck are the cops? Hey, Combo. Maybe the phone glitched out and that's why no one's making a call. There are only 2 phones in this place, by the way. The one in this hallway and the one on the main dance floor. So there's no real way to create a choke point unless they're running for the one in the hallway. 2 more party members. 1 more. Where you at? There he is. And now he's down. And that's party. But there's a problem. As you can tell, we kind of bugged the game out. So we don't get totals, and we definitely aren't going to get any more cutscenes right now. So rather than have you sit here and stare at this, I'm just going to cut this and we'll cut into the stage select. 1 moment. So that was kind of odd and we missed a cool cutscene, but whatever. What we do have though is the final campaign mission for the top row. This is Underground Sick, and this is a party full of people cosplaying as us, the serial killer. Now, it doesn't really make us special if we have a bunch of hanger-oners or even people that are just trying to be pale and cheap imitations. Oh no. So what we're here to do is shut these guys down because they obviously don't get what our purpose is, and that is to shut down any and all parties. Gosh darn it, guys. You're supposed to go out murdering people to stop this kind of mess, but whatever. So, this stage does have a slight complication to it, and that's because this is the one that actually introduces FBI agents instead of spy agents. You'll know what they look like when you see them. Or not, actually, because my big thing with the FBI agents is that they always seem to show up on scene when I least expect them, and then I only know they are there when I see someone chasing me out of nowhere. And that's because they'll always come in on the right side of the screen, and while that's happening, you're focused on looking at your character to make sure you can keep track of where he is, and he'll usually be in the middle to left section of the screen as the FBI agents show up. Now, they don't really do much, but they, well, how do I put this? They'll usually wander around the map, clearing areas or saying areas clear, and then when they see you, that's when they chase after you. So they're kind of like roaming bodyguards or bouncers, but they're more tenacious, like this guy. He's actually quite fast, but not as fast as our run. Now, here's the cool thing. There's a bear trap in the, let's call it vending machine foyer. I've already used it to kill someone, obviously, but it can be used to kill cops and FBI agents. In fact, if you kill enough cops, you'll actually glitch them out a little bit until the bodies get taken away by the paramedics. It can actually get to a point where the cop will show up in the elevator and then disappear because there's already too many cop corpses on the screen. Only 15, huh? So the bounces here are actually a lot easier than they were at the Halloween party. I'm sorry, the campus party. Except for this one, he's actually chasing us, and we're down. So what I'm trying to say is it's a lot easier to get behind the ones here than it was at the last party. So they're not as big of a threat anymore. You just have to be careful. Now, of course, we got like, was it the 2 bears that showed up? I still don't know what bears do, but I really don't give a crap right now. What I do plan to do, though, is leave the bear trap available, because what you can do is actually activate them on the spot. It's pretty cool. So what I like to do is, as a cop or FBI agent is chasing me, I'll lure them to the bear trap, open it up, and then get out of the way just so I could watch them die. And then everything gets bloody and I'm freed from the cops for just a little longer. The FBI agent, not really, because there's still the other one he has. Check this out, here we go, here we go. Yeah! That's one cop down. Now, I do not know if that means the next one will actually be faster when he shows up, but at least we dealt with one. Another thing I learned during this experience is that the paramedics in this game don't give squat about what you do. In fact, you can murder somebody in front of them and they just won't care. So, consider that when you're planning out your murders. Another thing I'd have to note is this party has the most phones out of any other party. And it makes sense since it's the final party in the campaign. There's actually a total of, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phones. Alright? You got your first phone on the left, over by where the barrel fire is. You got your next one that's right behind the DJ. You have one to the right where I just did the murder. You have the one in the upper middle, right by the white ice machine over by the subway. And then, of course, you have the more inconspicuous payphone one right behind the punch bowl that I poisoned. Oh yeah, and don't ever get too close to your own flashbangs. Otherwise, this will happen to ya. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, since there's a whole bunch of people wandering around, it would have been kind of hard to kill them all. At least not without getting caught. And I did not want to do that. So we'll keep this traditional and we'll murder people out of the way. Oh, he's coming up to call a cop. And he's down. I do not know why he just didn't use the one behind the DJ like that person did. So again, the goal is to stay as far away from the cops as you can, especially now, so you don't get caught. You could say that murdering people while a cop is wandering about is a dumb idea. I'd say you're probably right, but I could give 2 squats about that. Uh-oh. Oh good, he's going up the escalator. We're good, we're good. Unfortunately, I lost the use of the zebra because it looks like by stunning him, I kind of murdered him. Nine left. We can do this. Okay, there is 9 left. No, wait. 8 left. We can do this. I'm just waiting for him to tag one of the partiers as the murderer, and then walk off. No. Arg. So, fun fact, the cop can actually carry more than one person to his cop car. I learned this the hard way back during the campus mission, I believe. where he just picked up a bunch of people and then he saw me murder somebody, came after me, and then picked me up and carried me to his cop car. Almost there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, he can call all he wants. It's not going to help him now. Snap. Alright. Couple more. Yeah, I gotta stay away. Next time, Copper. Next time. But what we can do is kill this guy over here, because he'll never get up again. And then we can make our way over to the last remaining person. That's actually walking around, of course. There's still technically 2 people after him, like this guy and the guy on the couch. He hasn't moved for a while, so I thought he was dead a long time ago. Here we come. This is it. The final kill against our doppelganger. Snap! And that's it. That is the subway party. It's a hilariously tough party that took a lot of time and effort to get through. But this time around, it didn't bug out, so we get to see a cutscene that will close out our game. Yay!
So, tell me, John, did you find what you were looking for down here? You fucking tell me, Darius. You know, John, we're not really that different, you and I. You can make out like you're the heart of gold and I'm the malicious prick here, but you never really tried to stop me, did you? You say that like I had a choice. You always had a choice, John. You know that. You're not weak. You allowed me to do these things, John, and now you want to justify it all to yourself. Wash your hands clean of any wrongdoing. I'm not like you. Come on, John. Sooner or later you're going to have to admit it to yourself. You enjoy the rush just as much as I do. The splatter, the silence. Do they really deserve this? John, look around you. The world is falling to shit. These people, they don't realize how good they've got it. We're doing them all a favor. John, you just spent the last half hour sat here trying to convince yourself what we're doing is wrong. What have you learned? Someone needs to be thinking about the bigger picture, I guess. There you go, John. You get it now. Let it go. Come on, Darius. Let's go home.
And there you have it. The main campaign of Party Hard complete. With some weird implications. Because if you remember, Darius the Killer actually murdered John's daughter. And we know that because John told us so. So it's kind of interesting that we were both the cop and the killer the entire time. I'm still wondering how we managed to get our voices sound different, but whatever. By the way, cops won't show up this time around, but we will never get enough time to kill everybody. Oh yeah, something that I wanted to bring up is if you look at this map, you may notice it's the exact same map that we started the game in, except a lot more grimy. It's pretty cool, I like that. But this is the end of the game. Or at least the main campaign. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the game so far. I know I have. And next time around, we're actually going to start up on the High Crimes DLC. And then after that, we may look at some more user-created content. Who knows? But you know what? I'll see you there and we'll find out. Bye.